Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bull Moose Bubba here on the morning of Sunday, August 30th, 2020. And this will be the final comment on Kenosha. So I'll entitle it Kenosha Put Up or Die. Yesterday, I was walking around here in Atherton Place, and this African American comes in. I was talking to Bubba, and he stops me and he says, you're talking to your dog, and you're saying that we don't understand what we're doing. That means you don't understand what it means to be black." And I say, "Excuse me, sir, but I wasn't talking to you. But if you ask me that, I'll ask you one more question. You don't understand what it is to be human. If you ask me what it is to be black." I said, "I could have asked that to anybody, white, yellow, red. They don't understand what it is to be human either." And you can think about that all day, and you'll never come up with the answer because you're thinking, you don't understand what it is to be black. That means you don't understand what it is to be human. And for those of you African Americans who think like he does, what is it to be human? Well, you got the same things as white, Asians, Indians, uh, Aborigines, and everything. You got hate. You kill for killing's sake. You got prejudice. You are racist. You got every bad thing that a human being has. And yet you constantly put yourselves in factions, in pigmentation factions. And that's what this man that talked to me yesterday, he doesn't understand that he is a faction. Every human on this planet has the same problem. Every country is not united, they have the same problem because their people think the same way. The Chinese, why do you think you got different languages of Cantonese and Mandarin? Even in my adopted country of Panama, where my host is from, they got the same problem. The only thing is, it's magnified here in the U.S. because you guys, since you started, said, "Oh, you can come and live here and live the life as you see fit, worship as you see fit, and do as you see fit." That was the worst mistake you could have done, and therefore you're in this mess. The African American guy that asked me that question, he left mad. And when he was leaving, I said, "What happened, sir? You can't answer my question? What is it to be human? You haven't got to that deep yet? I'm not human, so I can ask that. I understand you humans. You kind of look like my ancestors. And they killed themselves for their stupidity. And that's what you're doing, killing yourselves for your stupidity. The United States died because of your stupidity. And why is that? Because not one of you, not a black person, not an Asian, not a white person, not an American Indian, none came in and say, "Let's sit down. We have to give up what we are and make ourselves human." If you can't do that in this country, you can't do that on this planet. In this country, you don't want to do that because you don't want to give up the factions. You don't want to give up the hate. You don't want to give up the bigotry. You don't want to give up the politics, the religion, and everything. We gave all that up, and it wasn't easy. But what we got in return, we got a tenfold return. And our society has been better for it. Do we still have dissenters? Oh yeah, 1-2%. But it's better than what you got here. Are we going to be perfect? No. Are you going to be perfect? No. But you have to decide what it is that you want your society to be. Get rid of the pigmentation issues. Get rid of your factions. Get rid of politics. Get rid of religion. I didn't say get rid of faith. I said get rid of religion. And the Supreme Being, if he ever comes around, he hasn't come around in any civilization that we know yet. And there's a lot of them that think of a Supreme Being. Not just you. We do. They do. We make fun of him from time to time. Like I said, I call him Mr. Bew here. And I always say he's out golfing. But this is what I'm saying, Americans. You want to save your country? Look in the mirror and ask yourselves, what is it to be human? You haven't even got to the part of what is it to be American. You're still stuck in, what is it to be black? What is it to be white? You don't understand that. What is it to be Asian? And what is it to be Indian? North American Indian or Indian Indian? Yeah? Well, you Native Americans, you should know that the people that came from the sky country told you that you were responsible for maintaining your home, the earth. You didn't own anything. You came in with nothing and you're going out with nothing. You still got that belief, but you don't practice it. This is your favorite alien and Boo Moose Bubba saying, put up or die.